Yo, what is up guys? Blake here bringing you some max balance PvP, and in today's video, I'm using a new setup with this juicy pet Grimbaden. So it's a lot like the other pet that I used to use, which basically just had Fortify instead, but I swapped it out to get Armor Breaker because you don't really need auras as much now. So I'd rather have the Armor Breaker, the Mighty, to get a little bit beefier stats, you know what I mean, all across the board. So as you can see, I get a little bit more damage, a little bit more res, and one extra pierce, which is nice. I haven't really noticed it yet, but balance is a chip school, so the games where you do notice it, it will actually make a difference, unlike other schools where you tend to overkill and it doesn't matter as much the exact amount of damage or pierce that you have. So this is a deck that I've been using as well. It's basically the same as the deck that I've been using before. I just changed it a little bit. I think I added a couple empowers, but it's been working really well for me, and I've been having a lot of fun playing balance. A lot of people have been asking me what are the best schools in PvP right now. I would say balance is definitely one of the best. I don't know if it is the best, but it is extremely good, and just does really well in this meta. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys didn't know, I'm actually streaming on Twitch right now while recording this intro, and you guys should definitely just come through and say hello sometime. So the link will be in the description if you guys want to check that out. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. As always, peace out, guys. We're going into Cody. Alright, so Cody's very good, obviously, but I think he's got Balance Ward, so I'm gonna have to play this game a bit weird. We do got some decent stats going for us. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and enchant the Iron Curse right away. I'm gonna discard the bubble. Let's see if I can draw. Perfect. Discard that as well, and let's just go for the Tower Shield. Reason why I discarded the bubble is because I don't plan on trying to keep bubble control. I'll only respond to his bubbles, basically. I just want to stack up my... Okay, then. Stack up my pips right now. Okay, we got an Empower and a Weakness. Honestly, this Tower Shield doesn't do anything for me, so I might even just Empower through the Weakness. I mean, through the Tower Shield. Unless, please elf me here. I don't think he's going to. Let's see if he stun blocks or Tower Shields. I'm kind of curious. He's going to Tower Shield. Good for us. Very good for us. So at this point in time, I am going to go ahead and want it, and I'm going to keep my entire hand. We've got the Empower if he tries to overtime. We got the Burn if he does something weird like a Blade or something. We got the Weakness if he also tries to do something weird. So we're in a good spot here. We're definitely in a decent spot. Got another enchant. Don't really need that right now, so let's discard it. Yeah. So he's got, I think, something like 72 bounce res, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but it's a lot, dude. It's a lot from what I remember. He's gonna Happy me into the Tower Shield to dump his pips. This actually isn't that bad of a move, believe it or not. It's actually pretty decent. Alright, I did 500. That's fine. I think I'm gonna Empower here. He'll probably shield. I'll go for the Iron Curse. But Empower here is a good move. I need to stack up my pips a bit more. So let's do that. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go for the Empower, give up our new pip, and get 2 more pips instead, which is pretty nice, dude. So there you go. Hit into there, it does 117, whatever, dude, not a big deal. Don't care about the damage. We just want to get pips, which is really what balance strives off of. So we went for the Empower. He's most definitely going to shield here. There's no way you don't. He's actually not even shielding. Is he going to blade? I'll mana burn you then. He's blading. He knows he has so much res that he can just tank whatever I throw at him, which kind of sucks, but not too much I can do about it. I want to discard this Surge, but honestly, I can't really afford to discard anything at this point anymore. So I'm going to go for the Burn here, and I'm going to keep everything I have in my hand. Hopefully pull a Gaze. That would be gas. That way we can take away the bub. Let's see how much it does. We crit. How much damage does this do? 883. That's decent damage. Not horrible, but decent damage, bro. Got a bubble too. Nice. Okay. Decent hand. Not horrible, you know. Let's see what he does here. He's going to Blade again, it looks like, which is fine. I don't really care. Yeah, I just went for another Blade. I'm going to go ahead and Weakness him before I change the bubble, right? Yeah, let's Weakness him first. I don't need to change the bubble yet. I don't want him to Heavy me and get good value out of that just yet. So we'll put the Weakness just to debuff him, you know? Let's say he overtimes me, then I can change the bubble. We got a Spiel, but I'd rather be gazing him. So I'm going to discard my Spiel, actually. I need to pull for a Gaze at this point in time. His Shad's also pretty weak because he still hasn't gotten one yet. So that is something to make out of. Let's say he shields here. What would I want to do? He's going to Empower. Very good move. Very good move. But I'm going to Empower him. You know what I mean? I'm going to mana burn him. I'm going to let him keep the bubble as well. Because let's say I change the bubble now, he'll Heavy me, which is a really good move. So I'd rather just Empower right now and do good damage to him, which is exactly what it's going to do. Blitz, I can always Gaze him later. So if I change this now and get Heavied, would that be kind of bad? Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be ideal. I'd rather just burn him, dude. This is going to do decent damage. He can keep the bub. I'll take the burn here. So we're getting good value out of our Empower that we did earlier. That did almost 1400. Good damage. We're keeping his pips low, which is very nice. Got the Gaze as well. Beautiful, dude. So let's see what he does here. He's going to Weakness me, it looks like, which is fine. That is totally fine, bro. I'm just going to change the bub here. Because let's say he does Shad me, then I can always Empower after. So I'm going to change the bubble now, and let's see what he does, right? Because let's say he does swarm me with a blade. Do I even care? I mean, I do, but I'm gonna have to eat a shad at some point. So I'll go for the bubble change here. That's fine. Plus, I've got better res now, so I can totally tank hits. We have not stun blocked yet, so that's actually good that I pulled that. I totally forgot that I have not done that yet. Let's see what he does here. Ideally, I want to tick off the weakness with an empower, but he might not let me do that. He's gonna change the bubble back, it appears, right? Yeah, he's gonna change it back. So we're gonna go back and forth with the bubble, which is fine, dude. That's okay. He's buying time to get shads, though, which I'm not a huge fan of, but it's fine. He's at 8 pips, so if I mana burn, he could FFA me, which I don't really want. So yeah, let's just change the bubble again. He might be drawing for a Heffy, but I'd rather he Heffy me than go for like a shad, right? Let's just keep changing the bubble while we have it for now. Let's say... I need to think here. We pull the Elemental Golem. That's a good draw, actually. I really don't want to discard anything, dude. I may discard the stun block, because like he's not going to be able to King Art me. I'm not going to let him have the pips for that. So yeah, I should discard the King Art. I'm just going to change the bubble again here. Let's say theoretically I can't change the bubble here, then is it worth it to mana burn him? I don't think I should be gazing with the weakness on. So let's discard this. Let's also discard the curse and let's change the bubble. Cycle my deck a bit more. Try to pull for you know, some juicy stuff from main deck. Let's just do that. So we're gonna change the bubble again. Bit of a sleeper bubble war fest, but you know, it's fine. What can you do about it, right? What can you do? Got another Mockenspiel, don't need that. He's gonna change the bubble again. Yeah, he's being smart to keep bubble control. He's being very smart. So ideally here, I probably want to just burn him. And if he takes an FFA, that's fine, right? So if I burn him now, then let's say he shields and stuff, then I can just shield and then force a gaze change. So now I need to mana burn since I don't have anything else, right? I could do this, but he'll just waste it off with an overtime. So yeah, I'm going to burn him now because not only do we break off the weakness, we do a decent amount of damage, right? You know what I mean? This should still do with a critical, like, I don't know, 1,000. Little over 1,000 damage, I think. No, a little bit less, right? Yeah, 800. I forgot he was at more pips the last time I burned him. So it still did 800, which is good damage. Don't get me wrong. Pulled an Ellie shield. If he FFAs me with 2 buffs, I don't care. That's not that bad. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's gonna hurt, but it's only an FFA and I have good res. So I'll eat this, dude. I'll eat the FFA. That's fine. Well played by him to do this. So he's getting good value, but I'm still alright with this. You know what I mean? I'm still alright with this. He didn't crit either. I have good res. He only has 2 buffs. So my guess is this does like 3,500. Which again, it hurts. Don't get me wrong. But it's not like insane damage or anything. Yeah, 35 damage. 3,500. So we're still at 5.2k. He's got the trap from that. He did dump his pips, which is very smart from him. But at this point, I can kind of just play very aggressively against him, which is exactly what I'm trying to do. So we're gonna go for the little Ellie shield right now, which is nice because then if I wanted to empower, I wouldn't give him my tower shield. Got the stun block, but it's too late for that. He's not gonna have enough pips to be able to combo, and that's all I really care about. Alright, he went for a tower shield. I'm gonna want it because I don't need to gaze just yet. I'll gaze next turn if I have to, but I want to be in a position where I could burn him at all times. So want it right now is the better move. For sure. Get the 100 damage in, you know? Got another gaze. I could even gaze him twice. What is he going to do here? He's going to weakness me. Okay. Now I need to make a choice. Do I gaze him anyway? Or do I go for the mana burn? I think the answer is to gaze him anyway, right? And I don't think I need 2 burns. I might need 2 burns. And I'll pull a surge soon, hopefully. I'm going to go for the gaze here. I'm going to go for the gaze. This still does, like, that weakness is a strong move by him. It's better than a tower shield. But my gaze is still going to do what? With the weakness, probably, like, 600 ahead. So it's going to do about 1,200. And that's not including the bubble. So 5 pips, I don't really consider it a shad because, like, I don't really use shads anyway. So 5 pips, 1,200 damage, take away the bubble and get our own bubble. And basically stun him because we're getting rid of the weakness. That's solid, dude. That's solid, bro. 545 a hit. Yeah, so it's doing about 1,100. Unless it hits fire here. Didn't hit fire. So yeah, a little over 1,100. Bit of a weak gaze, but it's okay. It's fine. Especially if I pip conserve here, we're fine. We're taking away damage from him, which is the main thing. I want to keep his damage low. Please pip conserve. Beautiful. So now if he changes the bubble, I can literally gaze him again. Like, I can 100% just gaze him again. So he is going to change the bubble, and I am going to gaze him again. I could empower first and then gaze. Actually, that's probably better. If I can empower right now, that's my move. That's definitely my move, if I can empower. Let's see if I can draw it. Is it worth to discard anything? Do I really need the Elemental Golem? I have another one in my deck. I'm not pulling it. I'm not sure how much I want to discard for it. I can discard maybe 1 more burn. After this, I can't afford to discard. I'm not going to need this either. We'll discard. Okay, that's it. I'm going to gaze him now. So now we're gonna get more damage because no weakness, and we're gonna basically make him stunned again. But at this point in time, now he knows I'm not a threat to him with pips. So he could stack up his pips and try to go for like a King Art play, which is I have to be mindful of. But it's still better to gaze here. Still better to gaze right now. We're making him waste time with the bubble change. We still have 5.2k HP, and all he has is a blade right now. If he changes the bubble back, he's not really getting much value out of that. That's doing 1600, basically 17. Did not hit fire, that's fine. Yeah, so this gaze does about 1700 damage, right? Yeah, a little bit less, like 1680. 1684, something like that. So good damage off the gaze. That pip conserve was huge. Now we have bubble control, which is really just to get the damage away from him. That's like the main thing. He is going to change it back, it looks like. This guy's wild. I don't know why you're changing the bubble, dude. He's still changing it. Maybe he's trying to buy time to get a shad, or maybe he just really wants that other buff. But I don't think that's a great idea to do that. Do I care about changing the bubble myself? The thing is, if I change the bubble, I'm buying him time. So I'm not sure if I want to do that, to be honest. I would rather weakness or empower here. I think weakness is still better. Because let's say he elfs me, I'm not dead to just the one thing. So I'd rather just put a weakness on him if he tries to wyvern and get value that way. So we'll just slap a weakness. I don't need to force the empower yet. We got some bubs. Yeah, we're in a decent spot here. I don't think I'm gonna... It's too late to change the bubble, I think. What is this? Is he tower shooting? Yeah, he wants the King Art combo me, which is fine. We're not gonna let him do that. Too late to change the bubble for pips wise, so we'll just do this, go for a wanted. He's gonna spam shields every turn for the rest of the game, which is something I do need to be aware of. I'm also worried about a King Art S'more, but with the shield, I wouldn't even die to King Art S'more. So I'm kind of alright here. We got a steal pip too. That's really good, actually. That's really good that we got the steal pip. He's gonna shield again, I think, right now. And I'm willing to want it one more time. If he tries to shield again after that, then I may need to steal a pip. But yeah, let's see what he does here. Let's see what he does. Good hand for the most part. He is gonna shield again, I think. Yep, there goes the shield. So I'm going to want it now, because we can afford to eat a Scorch. He doesn't have enough pips to combo more than that. So I'm going to want it one more time. Let's say he strikes, he's just dead to a mana burn at that point, and he wouldn't kill me through the shield and the weakness. So I can afford, yeah, want it one more time. If he shields again, I can mana burn this turn, and since he has a lot of pips, it'll do good damage. We got an enchant for something. I don't know what I want it for, though. So let's hold on to it right now. Let's see what he does. He's going to hit me. He might just King Art right now, because then he can shield into the S'more. He's actually going to dragon me. Okay, bit of a weird move. Because now I can just King Art into... I'm trying to think, dude. Was that his best move? I mean, he did up his pips. And he is forcing me to burn right now, right? Because I would die to a S'more otherwise. No, actually, I wouldn't die to a Scorch. Not sure if that was his best move, dude. I can literally King Art right now and then steal a pip and then combo with whatever I want. Or I'm pretty sure he's just dead to a judge. Right? I'm pretty sure he's literally just dead to a judge. Let's go for the King Art, though. This prevents him from able to do anything. He could empower, but then I can just shield, and then he's dead because I do too much damage to him. The King Art into the judge kills. So King Art here is my best move. We prevent ourselves from dying to a shad. He can't stun me into a shad either. This does a ton of damage. Probably like, what, 1800? Maybe 1700? 16? Something around there, dude. Yeah, 1600. So he's down to about 700, which means a judge does not kill him right now, but I can just shield. He could empower. Actually, I'm trying to think. He could empower right now, then choke me. That's the only thing I can think of that he can do. He could empower into the choke, and that would hurt. He's gonna do this, but then I literally just steal a pip. He can't even Scorch me. You know what I mean? But the thing is, I don't even die to a Scorch. Like, he can Scorch me all he wants, bro. I don't die. I actually don't die to a Scorch. But I'd still rather steal a pip here, right? Because then I could empower Judge, and that's also a good move. No point in me really shielding right now. I'm gonna discard that. Yeah, just steal the pip, right? Not worth going for any of these plays. Yeah, let's just do this. Steal the pip right now. That way I'll be able to mana burn him next turn into a judge if that's what I need to do. Or shield or something. But yeah, let's just take the pip, dude. Take the pip, bro. There's nothing else really I wanted to do here. I could have, like, I guess, taken a judge or something. But we're gonna take the pip. I would like a gaze here. If I can pull my last gaze, obviously I know that kills. But I'm not that close to a shad, though. That's the other problem. And I fail pipped, bro. I fail pipped. That's so bad. I failed pip, dude. That is really bad. I might lose to that. Actually, no, I just weakness him and then I'm okay. Yeah, actually, I just weakness into the gaze. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Even if he double shields. He's gonna blade here because I think he's got a choke. But if I weakness him, I don't die, right? I'm pretty sure if I weakness him, an FFA doesn't kill. He's exactly in the same position. But I can kill him with a judge if I can even pull my judge, right? What if I do that into a judgment or something. I honestly think weakness is my best move here. I'm serious. I should discard that now for a judge. I didn't pull it. I'm gonna weakness him. I tank no matter what he does, right? The dragon's not doing enough damage. Yeah, okay. So I weakness right now. I have 99 pips, by the way, dude. I have 99 pips, but okay. We go for the weakness now. Even if he shields, he dies to the gaze. Doesn't even matter that it's not enchanted. He dies to the gaze. So we weakness him now. That prevents him from being able to stun me into a shad, which is basically what I was trying to do. Judge, of course, was the first card. Of course, dude. And I didn't get the shad, of course, and I discarded the mana burn. Of course, dude. Why am I not surprised at all? So he ideally should shield here. That's his best move. He's gonna shield because he knows, oh, he's gonna strike. He's dead to a judge. Okay, GG's. We got the W, dude. Alright, bit of a tough game, but we ended up winning it in the end, dude. Yeah. I think I played well for the most part. Just got some bad RNG there at the end. But yeah, we played good. This 100% kills, right? Yeah. This kills for sure, dude. Big chillin', bro. So, yeah, we just played good, dude. I knew I could, dude, it's the human sponge strat, bro. It's the human sponge. You have to know when it's okay to eat damage. Because, like, his FFA, you might be thinking, like, oh, Blake, you let him take a double buff shad. That's bad on you, right? But I knew I controlled it. I let him take it. It did 3,500 damage, which is basically a third of my health. And I was fine. You know what I mean? I was fine, bro. So, being a human sponge is actually, like, really good in this meta. So, yeah, GG's, bro. Fun game. Always fun playing against Cody. He's a great fire. So, that was fun, dude.